Oh, it's hot out here, but it's so pretty. Look at that, there's a dahlia blooming. How nice. Very beautiful. Hearing a cardinal every now and then, and mourning dove. It is so hot. So why is it taking me so long to do my strawberries? I keep complaining about it, so I thought I'd just show what I'm doing and what it's like. So I mowed off my strawberries. They were about 18 inches tall, between 12 and 18 inches tall, more than a foot off the ground. They had a little bit of blight. The berries this year were good. They were very good and plentiful, but they were smaller than usual. That could have just been the lack of rain. I don't know. So I mowed them all off with a lawnmower a week or two after they were done bearing fruit. They are June bearing, so sometime in July I mowed them off completely, early July. And it was a little scary because I'm like, am I killing my strawberry plants? I started this section 3 or 4 years ago with 7 plants, and they've just spread because that's what strawberries do. Now I have a massive, I think it's about 12 feet by 15 feet, something like that, area. And as they started to grow back, now they're little itty bitty guys. They're about 3 inches tall, something like that, but they have fresh, brand new leaves. I'm not seeing a lot of evidence of the blight return yet. They look just nice and fresh and green, and they do look good, so I'm happy about that. But the weeds in my garden, see, this used to be my neighbor Carrie's plot right next to me behind this fence, and she didn't come back this year. And my neighbor Sean has mowed it twice with a lawnmower, and it's still, look at the weeds. Like, it's insanity. They're feet tall on the other side of the fence. The weeds here are real. That's everywhere. I'm not saying that's special to my garden, but yeah, weed control is a thing. Piles of weeds everywhere. But the weeds were growing faster than the strawberries, and they're suffocating them out, and a lot of it is creeping Charlie as well. This is what it looks like. And so what I'm attempting to do is free out the strawberries by pulling all the weeds by hand. And it's seriously inches at a time. I always try and pull from the root. Creeping Charlie is satisfying because if I can grab some vines, I can pull a big old bunch of it out at once. I've got other plants that I'm pulling out, and then interestingly enough, the strawberries are so hardy. I can walk on them like grass, and I wouldn't do it much. I'm not doing it too much, but it's like I can sit and walk on them, and they're surviving. But also, when I pull the weeds out around them, like here, if I just grab a big old hunk of Creeping Charlie and I pull, the strawberry stays. It's so well rooted that I don't really have to worry too much about pulling the strawberries out. But as you can see, in that little minute, I freed up about 8 inches of space and one little plant. It's forever. It's very tedious, and I'm really hot. That's what I'm doing today. I'm really hoping to get these strawberries completely freed up before it rains tomorrow, because I don't need these weeds to grow any bigger anymore than they already are. So that's what I'm doing on this heat advisory day. I may have to find myself a cool one to hydrate later. Hope you have a good day. Bye. Oh, look, a baby. Bye. There's a baby cricket on me. Is that some kind of good luck? Please tell me it is.